does run parallel to this spot.
Well, let's get now to the big news from overseas and the latest developments from overnight. The Assad regime has toppled after 50 years of brutal rule in Syria.
Russia has now granted Bashar Al Assad political asylum. Here is what we know this morning. The toppling of the Assad regime follows more than 50 years of a brutal dictatorship, according to the leader of the main rebel group. Assad's removal was met with celebrations in Syria as rebels say they've taken over the capital city.
Now, analysts say the overthrow of Assad actually helps the U.S. because it's a blow to both Russia and Iran. Now, the U.S. is taking steps to prevent terrorist groups like ISIS from exploiting the instability in that country.
Meanwhile, Israel ordered its military to establish a security zone inside Syrian territory, saying it has struck suspected chemical weapons sites and long-range rockets in Syria. Now, Syrian Americans are speaking out here in Metro Detroit about the fallout overseas.
Well, supporters gathered at the Islamic Center of Detroit, rallying to the Henry Ford Centennial Library.
7 News Detroit reporter Firas Javed is live from the Islamic Center of Detroit on the city's west side this morning, raising their voices. Firas?
Good morning, Ali. It's a historic moment. That's why many among the Syrian American community are rejoicing the downfall of Syrian President Bashar Al Assad's brutal regime. Now, yesterday celebrations were held in Detroit and Dearborn as a community watched the unbelievable news unfold.
It means a lot. As a person who born and raised in Syria, I know has no right. I feel happy for the next generation because they're gonna have all the rights that we didn't have. So it's the happiest feeling ever that I don't think anybody's gonna have. If you're not Syrian, you don't know what it is.
After 13 years of war and 24 years in power, on Sunday, Assad fled to Russia after rebels launched a major offensive in northwestern Syria, quickly capturing the country's second-largest city, Aleppo, followed by the capital, Damascus. Bashar al-Assad took power in 2000 following the death of his father, Hafiz al-Assad, who seized power in 1970. Over the course of 54 years, the Assad regime's iron fist rule drove more than 5 million Syrians abroad, some even coming here to Metro Detroit.
They were living under the poverty line. The situation was not secure at all. What's going on now? So we need to pray for God to have like a good, better life in the future.
Now, the Syrian American community here in Southeast Michigan will be watching closely how things develop in Syria, especially how the U.S. will play a role in developing the war-torn country. From the west side, I'm Firas Javed, 7 News Detroit.
Yeah, so much more to come, but certainly a moment in history. Firas, thank you.
Well, this morning, we're raising a call to action from Metro Detroiters speaking out about another crucial international issue, this time in Bangladesh. A rally in Hamtramck highlighted human rights concerns in that country where political change in recent months has sparked instability, religious extremism, and placing that country's economy on the brink. Student-led anti-government protests there are credited with the ouster of Bangladesh's prime minister. We're hearing from local advocates who say the interim government now needs to step up and protect minorities from harassment and violence.
We're feeling bad for our community Hindu people for too much torturing. That's why we are together to thank for everybody, and we are support always this Bangladesh minority.
Well, local advocates are now calling on the Biden administration and President-elect Donald Trump